Hey everybody, Michelle with Triangle Social Media here, excited to share another weekly episode of Social Soundbites business interviews. And I love bringing on different people and getting to know them. It's like doing a business interview in public so everyone else can also benefit and get to know them. And today I have Max with Triangle Tech Support. How you doing, Max?
Hey, Michelle. Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming on. Would love you to just give everyone a brief intro to yourself and your business.
Sure. My name is Maxim, and I started Triangle Tech Support this year. It's an IT company, it's a small business. We provide IT support and services to other small businesses in the Triangle area.
Awesome. And of course, one of the things that I like about your business is your name because it starts with triangle. And I thought that was really cool that we have that in common. And I know that we met at the Holly Springs Small Business Networking Group initially. I might have seen you at a few other networking events, but it looks like you're doing good at getting your brand out there. And so I definitely wanted to have you on. Um, Tell us a
Thank you.
little bit about how you help customers, how you help business owners.
Oh, great. The reason why I started this company is because I believe in a world without IT headaches. And it seems like every single business owner, a lot of computer owners that just computer owners in general, there's always some kind of struggle. And what I realized is at some point is that I want to take that struggle on for local business owners so that they don't have to. And so sometimes that's training, and sometimes that's fixing, and sometimes that's improving. I know that's super vague, but um, that's kind of the vision of how this got started.
I think that's great. So, um, if you help someone, do you do like a little bit of coaching where you teach people some things that they could be doing to help their own accounts, their own websites, or?
Yeah, it's so individual because I've had clients that they don't ever ask me any questions because they know they have it all, and all I need to do is just set up the device for them, and they can figure everything else out. And then I have other clients who they'll reach out to me every other day because something goes wrong, and these are just teaching moments where I
Mhm.
just say, well, this is what it does, and this is what it's supposed to do, and this is how you use it.
I think it's so helpful to have that teaching element to what you do, really in any kind of business, because we can teach and educate and help our clients, to be more empowered. But also, I think it gives you more of a expertise and establishes you as the authority, in your business. You know what you're doing, and so people have more confidence in working with you. So what's an example of types of businesses that you work with?
Sure. Well, I got started out in this career in a manufacturing company, and they had 4 buildings. They had 35 employees and about 100 devices or so.
Hmm.
And some of them were connected to equipment, and some of them were just office devices. And everything had a network that was overseeing, and it was hardwired into all of the connections. And that was how I got started. And I've spent the most time dealing with manufacturing companies at this point.
Okay. All right. Now, is that a niche for you, or can you help any type of business?
Um, that's an excellent question. I for marketing purposes, I need to niche, and so I'm kind of funneling my energy towards a specific market. But just between you and me and everybody else listening to this, I guess, um, the problems usually are the same, whether you're, a lawyer's office, or, an accounting firm, or a manufacturing company. Most of the problems I find, they're pretty much the same
Hmm.
because they're usually using similar computers and similar servers, and and so are
Okay.
the problems.
Yeah. So it's interesting that you said about niche because I guess that's a debate, that's a question, that's a topic of interest for a lot of people. Um, I help people of all different industries, and I can see benefits of niching in any industry. You know, you get more targeted and focused on all the things related to that particular type of business. I guess it just really depends because I think that sometimes you have something you can offer any industry or any type of business. And so I guess that's a decision that you need to make. But you know, you start where you're at and you move forward, right? So um, I'm interested in the teaching element that you offer, and I'm also curious if do you do like managing people's websites or you know, like backing up security and things like that?
Yeah, yeah. Good questions. So, uh, the my favorite way to take on people's problems is to manage them all together. And I always like to tell people that there are two ways to do IT work. There's wait until there's a problem and then call your IT guy and let him fix it, or just let your IT guy kind of regularly maintain those systems to make sure they never go down in the first place. And every IT company will tell you we love the maintenance approach. Um, and so yeah, that's kind of generally most of the companies in my industry. That's what they're after, and
Hmm.
for a lot of good reasons. But yeah, there's backup services that I currently exercise. There's a weekly and monthly maintenance packages, whether that's website, and I typically work with WordPress
Hmm.
websites. Um,
Yeah.
and same thing for servers and same thing for computers and other types of systems.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Um, so when you establish, you know, contact with a client who's interested in your services, what is the most common thing that people are asking help with?
So I just took on a client recently, and they, for the life of them, they cannot get stable wireless connection throughout their property. And so I took that on, and that has been an ongoing conversation ever since. And so right now, that's a hot topic on my mind.
Uh-huh.
Stable networks.
Okay, that's great. That's good. Now, if somebody has an issue and they have questions for you, I know that we have the scrolling information on the bottom of the screen there on the video. But why don't you tell people how they can get a hold of you, connect with you, and get more information?
Yeah, sure. The quickest and the simplest way is ttsnc.com. That's short code for triangletechsupport.com. And they can also reach me at 919-346-6582, or they can email me at max@ttsnc.com.
Awesome. And so, because the scrolling stuff is not clickable, we're going to ask you to definitely put your links to your social media, your website, your contact info in the thread of the video.
Okay,
It's being broadcast to, you know, a few different places, and definitely invite everyone to connect with Max and find out more about what he does and how he can help you in your business. Definitely appreciate being connected to you. Love networking, meeting new people, helping other business owners, and just seeing what you do because it's definitely a much needed business. And so I am very interested in staying connected and, you know, doing all the things that we do to grow our businesses, right? So,
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you so much for coming on today, Max. And I look forward to continued events and networking. And definitely don't forget to put your links in the thread of the video and invite everybody to connect, follow up, ask questions, and get to know Max and his business, Triangle Tech Support.
That
All
sounds
right.
great.
Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Anything else you want to share with us before we go?
Uh, let's let's make this an IT headache-free world, one small business at a time.
I love that. I love that. It's a great tagline. All right. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday at noon. Have a great day.
Bye, Michelle.
All right. Bye bye.